It's your boy DJ Cree, man. Back here with another dope tutorial. Um, I'm working on some Rick and Morty characters. If y'all hear something in the background, that's just me uh, using a mouse and stuff, or using my stylus and pen and stuff. First thing you want to do when you have a puppet, make sure that your puppet. Hold on, we're gonna try to get this to get together. We're gonna try to get it together. Make sure your puppet is completely separated. All the parts that you want to move around. And make sure you convert them into symbols. Everything that you want to move, convert them into symbols. That way, it's less of a problem when you're trying to get something going. I want to show y'all. This is the pre-production right before I go make everything, what it is. This is the pre-production over here. I got Morty, and I also got Rick over here. So it's three puppets really I'm working on. I pretty much just traced and drew it, so I don't have to really go through a whole tutorial on how to draw something when you could just get a reference drawing and just draw that shit. You know what I mean? So if you don't know how to do that, it's other tutorials. I always say it's other tutorials on YouTube. Type that shit in and look it up. But the main purpose of the day is the puppet tool in Animate CC 2019. All right. This my boy Scary Terry. All right. The first thing you want to do is make sure your the center alignment tool is in the right place. And how you do that is you go over to this free transform tool, and then this little thingy right here in the middle. This thing allows you to rotate it on its axis or point or whatever. So you just make sure all these are rotating the way you want them, and you just check it by control, I think it's Q, the letter Q or whatever. You can see that it's moving the right way, and you just do that for all of them. I already did them for this character, and he has everything in the right place. So now we can actually get in and start we can start parenting everything together, so we can have a full figure here. And you mainly want to start out with, I guess, the furthest away object, like the foot or the hand, and go in and go up. So the foot will be connected to I just call it the lower leg, just for simplicity. Lower leg to the upper leg. So, and you can always check it, Q or whatever, and there we go. Easy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, Adobe has made it a little easier on us, amateur animators, because I've never really planned on animating in Flash like this, but since they made it hella easy, shit, I was like, fuck it, I might as well do this shit. Sorry if I curse, man. I got a potty mouth. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. That's how you get it done. So make sure you parent every last one of these. So I'm gonna kind of go through them and pair them all, so y'all can check this shit out. And that one, just so y'all can see that it's actually pairing. And this is like, you know, for simple animators like me, you know, you can get very complex with it, but shit, you know. Because I have other puppets that are a little bit more complex than this, but y'all probably won't see that for a while because they're so complex. I still have other things I got to do to it. But what I'm doing is putting everything to the pelvis. The body's going to the pelvis. The pelvis is the thing that's gonna move the least. So I have everything pairing to the pelvis. You know, from one body part to the other one. So this is the way I figured out how to do it for myself to help me save time. So. And notice I got these um, very simply named, because you don't have to name them that exactly what they are. That's another good thing about it. They don't have to be super exact. Let me check this shit out real quick. Yeah, that shit's working out. You know what I'm saying? It's just working. You know, and you can check it, and you can always pull it apart or break it apart whenever you have something that you need to edit or replace or whatever. And once again, doing the same thing, pairing and everything. It's so simply paired that it's so easy to do. Man, I wish they would have had this a long time ago. I probably would have been doing hella animations a long time ago. But you know, they got it in. They got it running now. And I advise you, even if you are semi interested in animation, animating like this is a good way to get into animation and doing things with animation. You know what I'm saying? It's it. It takes a lot of time, but it's well worth it if you got an idea and you execute it right. And you can always collab with people who know what they're doing. Now with the mouth, I usually the mouth and the eyes and all that. Let me show you what I did with the mouth and the eyes and all that stuff. I actually put them in their own little group. You know what I mean? So I can animate them later. Those would be like when he's frowning or laughing or whatever. They'll be animated. You know, I normally don't do that till I start really lip syncing and all that stuff. So that's gonna be another one. I'm gonna do one on lip syncing too. So with the mouth, it's gonna be to the head. The eyes and all that, it's gonna be to the head. And head's gonna be to the body. Yeah. Okay. Let me see anything else. Let's look like I have everything figured out here. Let me see. Let me see real quick. This is a quick way you can test it out and see what's going on. This is just quick little test. Q. Even though I probably won't be moving his head that extreme, probably a little back and forth when he's talking. Alright, that's good. Yeah, man. And like I said, you know, everything is hooked into the pelvis. So when you move the pelvis, everybody should follow him. You know what I mean? So that's good right there. So show it again. So that is a good example. And you can, and when you're animating, you can do a lot of things, man. Adobe did a good job of giving animators another tool. So, you know, I'll be able to animate this and do some dope shit with it. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing with it, but I'm doing some dope shit with it. So you will be seeing Scary Terry in one of my animations, hilarious animations. But this is more about the tutorials. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go to Rick. Let's do Rick. I got a lot of work to do on Morty. That's why I don't want to do Morty. Let's check out Morty real quick. Yeah, he looks too plain. I gotta figure out some stuff to make him look a little better, but I like Rick. So alright, let's see what did I do with Rick. Did I do anything? Okay. Once again, I'm gonna start from the just press Q. Put it where the rotation would be. Bam. This is the easy part. You know, I may fly through it on when I edit this, but for right now, This is gonna be the, what you call it? So, alright, I got some of them in the right spot. But once again, you can always check, make sure it's rotating right. And I believe that is it for this. And that is it. That is it. That is it for that. And also, here we go again with the parenting. You know, I got real simple. I parent it real simple, so I won't have to worry about any complex things and forget a lot of shit. But the hand, the lower arm, the upper arm, to body, mouth, to the head, the eyes to the head to the body. We're just getting it in, man. This is by far the most boring part of the whole thing, but once you do it and do it right, it's it's the most satisfying because you get to, you know, animate them. Yeah, trying to get this shit done. Then to the body, then the body. I already did the body. Alright, let's just try it out real quick. Q. And there we go. Now you see it's not bending exactly where I want it to bend, but I'm gonna fix that later. You know, but for the most part, I just want to have it have Rick doing what he do best. Let's see. Yeah, but that's a quick, you know what I'm saying, quick overview of getting your characters ready, man, to animate. Man, once again, Adobe has made it super easy for you to animate it. I know it was a little bit more complex. It's still, when you animate, I would say, this is a disclaimer, you still have to go animate it the regular way you animate. Um, it's still animated the regular way. However you ever, like adding your keyframes and all that. But like I said, this process is just a slight bit faster because it's already parented, so you can take advantage of that. But other than that, it's still pretty much the same, man. But it's a lot easier, man. I'm out. I'm gonna play with this for a little bit, and but I'm out. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna build some more characters from scratch and have some more drawings and stuff for y'all to check out. But for now, man, check out my rig, my Morty, my Scary Terry. Man, I gotta work on this Morty. He just look a little too plain, but that's how he is in the cartoon. He's a little plain, little whiny little bastard, but it is what it is. Rick, Morty, Scary Terry. Like I said, man, I think it's gonna be a lot more animators animating a lot more in the next coming years, man. And we're gonna see some. I know we're gonna see some dope stuff, man, because Animate CC is finally doing some great things. They were falling behind these other programs that were kicking their butt, but it seems like they're coming back strong. My next one should be another drawing tutorial. Then I'm gonna be doing the lip sync. I'll be lip syncing. So y'all stay tuned, man. Every week and sometimes daily when I can, get at y'all with some more tutorials. Oh, I didn't even check his knives, man. We're gonna check his knives too, or his fingers or whatever. Yeah, I mean, you can bend it, you can stretch it, you can really play with this. So dope shit. One more time. Scary Terry, Morty,